bullshit. No, not anything for views. I can't believe you've done this. Who do you take me for, huh? Hi, Sarah. Let me show the lasagna and foods. Oh, you should. Oh, shit, it's meal. Guys, imagine me yesterday. I wake up. I'm like, oh, look at the time. Oh, look at the time. Why is Nikkei tagged? Oh, I forgot to fix the tags, huh? Whoopsies. Yeah, I think I forgot to fix the tags. My bad. Ah, shit, it's Lillith. Do you mean that, like, in a good way? Like, ah, shit, it's Lillith. That's what you mean. Ah, yes, yes, yes. That's the only way you can say that, Neil. No, not in a good way. Wrong. It can only be in a good way if it involves me. Ah, Zen, thank you for the 30 bits. Thank you. There's no good way. There is actually only a good way. There's no possibility for it to be the bad way. Oh my god, I feel like I ate too quickly and I'm gonna have to burp and stuff. This is so bad. Nikkei. Oh, not today. Wait, am I on the wrong stream? Today's Ace of 30, right? I'm on the right stream, right, Danny? Today. Double checking. Yeah, it's the Ace of 30 stream today. Like, am I streaming on the right one on YouTube? Yeah! Oh, you scared me. AA time. Yes, yes, yes. What? No, I'm not gonna go to the bathroom. But if I do go to the bathroom, it's... No one says anything. I did trilogy. Oh my god. Why? I'm being a goose today. Investigation. Ace attorney. Ah, whatever. I'll just do it when I update before we change categories. Now fix tags, girl. Shh. Just burp it out. No, dude, that's mortifying. I don't think I've ever burped on stream. I feel like I've done a good job of muting myself anytime I have to burp on stream. My burps are as rare as... I don't know. I don't burp. I'll hiccup. Just mute and gas? Why would you say it like that? It makes it sound like I'm gonna fart now. I don't fart, I'm a girl. I started eating too quickly, resulting in being too gassy yesterday. One of the most North American coded things I know of. I just have to burp, guys, okay? I feel it. It's sitting like in my throat. Hold on, hold on. I'm good. Oh my god, Dennis! 95 stream streak. Holy shit. Thank you so much. And Shadow, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Thank you. Oh my god. Did something special happen when you hit 100? Thank you, Dennis. Really? Because I have not been around for long yet and I have heard you burp? Proof for nothing. I don't think I've ever burped ever. Jump King stream at a... No. No. Dennis plays Jump King in the Discord server and we all watch him suffer. Yes. I think I got proofs of me burping? I've never burped ever. Streamer passed gas from her mouth? No! Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's so misleading. Everyone's gonna point and go like, aha, that gatekeeper I don't fart! I don't even burp. I'm a dainty girl. I'm so dainty. I'll buy it in prep then! Everyone's gonna point and laugh. Dennis, then you'll know how I felt. You'll know my suffering. Lies like a rug. I don't lie ever. I don't burp. I don't do anything disgusting, and I definitely don't lie. I'm a truther. Yes. I played it, Jump King in the server. Did you finish it, Nyx, though? Did you finish it? I know you made it further than me, which, you know... Oh, Sarah, thank you for the pat. But did you beat the game? Because then, did you really do better than me if you didn't beat the game? Because I didn't beat the game either. Yeah, god damn it. You better make like an egg before you get folded like an omelet gamer. What? Are you aware that you do the stereotypical look to the side when you lie? I don't lie. I've never lied in my life. Doing better than Lillith in Jump King ain't hard. I'll kick your ass, okay, bitch? You go play it then. You play the game. Bitch. It wasn't even difficult, to be honest. Nyx, you're next. You're next. Be careful. Tread carefully, okay? I don't need to play it. It's too easy. Yeah. That's called coping. It's called coping, alright? I played for 5 hours and barely made it past like 3 freaking screens. I'll kill you. No, I'm kidding. Before Twitch comes for me. In Minecraft. Now I made you hyper aware of it. You seem to do it more often. No. No, not in Minecraft. In Minecraft. I barely ever played Minecraft. I don't get it. I mean, I get it. I think I'm a little dumb for it, though. 12-year-olds are smarter than I am. Whoa. I had a rough weekend, though. Oh my god, let me talk about my weekend for a second, because I didn't get to talk to you guys yesterday. When aren't you dumb? When I kick your ass. That's when I'm especially smart. You made it like the sewers like 3 times. Hours. You're saying that like a compliment, right? Like, oh my god, Lillith made it to the sewers 3 times. Surely. Wah! Automod, I let it in. You should be thanking me, Mule. I'm such a... What's the word? Benevolent streamer. I let it in. IGN reviewer coded. Oh no, you guys can't. I finished Little Nightmares, okay? Yeah. Let me in. I won't ransack your pantry. I don't believe you. Oh god, I have to burp again. Hold on. Truly, you are generous and benevolent. Lillith. Yes. I'm amazing. Yes. Lemons 990. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the gates. Nice to meet you. I'm Lillith Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in. I need to start saying that slower.
It's not like I like you or anything.
You bitch. Because I've realized that sometimes when I'm saying it quickly, I don't even understand what I'm saying. So I'm like, you know what? Now I understand those few times where people are like, what did you just say? I get it. I'm sorry. I speak too fast sometimes.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Did you? Hi, Lemon. More like 6 out of 10 because I wanted a different game type of gal. Wait, what? Lillith is what? Lillith is a 7 out of 10 too much water type of gal. What? I'll have you know I barely drink water. I'm dehydrated 70% of the time. Let's out the biggest dad burp muted, I bet. I'll have you know, even if I do burp, it's a dainty little one. Unless it's not. But that's like very rare. Hard to burp? No, you did not. I was muted. You did not hear anything. Do your intro ASMR style next time for the lulz. Wait, what did it... Now, when I have to think about it, I forget what it is. Now I'm shy. I was about to do it. Now I got shy. Oh, hi, Evil. Welcome in. Neil, thank you for the hydrate. This gatekeeper's old and ruined and not skilled at all. What does that mean? I'm young and... What? Young and... What's the other word you use? Young and... What's the opposite of ruined? Freshly built? That sounds stupid. Dumb? I can't believe you said that. You think I'm dumb? I want the Gatekeeper 2.0. She'll come eventually. I don't know when. I don't don't know when. I think it's gonna take a while because Fang Mama needs to start with rebuilding my body. If you don't know, I don't have a body under these clothes. You're the Wait, you're the one calling me a scammer? No, no, no. I never called anyone anything. We can rebuild or we have the technology. But no, I'm excited though because I don't know if this is gonna be possible. I'm gonna assume it's possible. But if we get the body underneath the outfit, right, that's gonna probably mean we can pull the jacket off. Like, we might have hands. So at least I hope that's a thing we can do. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to talk to Yuna about it too. But I think what would be stopping me, right? What would stop me from being able to take the jacket off if there's a body underneath, right? But I don't know. I think I have to ask. I have to find out these little things. But I also don't want to rush anybody because I don't want to rush anybody. And to be fair, I think Fang Mama only started working on my commission stuff. Like, my turn started like a week or two ago, so it's pretty fresh right now. So that's why you suck at Jump King. You got no hands. Oh, I have hands just for you, buddy. Just for you. It got a little sus talking about the body under the clothes. There is no body under the clothes, so really can't get sus. I guess I have legs, but there's nothing torso wise. There's nothing like. There's nothing for the torso. Lil's trying to square up. I have 2 younger sisters. I know how to fight. Will this outfit be converted over to the new body as well? Or is it going to be retired when the new outfit comes? No, I think it's gonna transfer over. Yes. Because I talked to Yuna, and Yuna was so nice. If you guys don't know, Yuna is the is my rigger, and so when we were talking about like the body, because obviously he rigged this entire model and there's no body, and going forward there will be a new body. So if I ever want to get a new outfit again, it won't be that expensive because part of the cost, I don't remember how much it was now. A chunk of the cost that we raised for the donathon last time went towards also getting the new body with the outfit. You know. Raymond hands? What does that mean? What are Raymond hands? But yeah. Wait, can you throw hands, Lilith? Not yet. Not yet. One day I'll have hands. One day! If Lilith has no torso, that means she can't— What?! Why would you say that? Raymond hands are those armless hands? Armless? Like stick figures? Google Raymond and you'll know Lilith? Okay. It's just hands with no arms. I have arms. This dude doesn't even have arms. What the heck is this? I have arms, okay? I don't have hands. We can fix this. Hi, Amaro. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Hold on. My back is like all effed up from this weekend. I had the worst shifts ever this weekend. Mind you, it was so bad. Nothing went according to schedule. They just kept calling me every single day going like, hey, can you go here instead? I'm like, why? Why? Ugh. At one point, thank you for the stretch, Sarah. On Sunday, they called me. Guys, I don't work close to my house, okay? It takes me a while to get wherever I need to go. Because I work between 5 houses, alright? No money, no bitches, what the fuck? What is this? No I'm trying to talk about— and you guys are just gonna drag me to— You guys suck. Maidenless? I have gumshoe. What are you talking about? No proud dad. Oh shit. Now it just got— it's got a little real. No pride, no effort. Do you guys hate me? What's happening? Dilfless? Okay. Why would you say that one? Why would you? That one got too serious. Why would you say I'm doofless? Would you know all I really want is a dope in my life? Damn, y'all are upset. Yeah, take it up with the streamer, guys. Damn. No money, no honeys. Oh, I have honeys. Have you seen my man Dick Gumshoe? I'm not furry coded, alright? I don't know how many times I have to say this. I know I've said a couple things, a couple times, but that has nothing to do with anything. It really doesn't. No Gumshoe? How, bitch, have you seen the art that Amaro commissioned of me and Gumshoe? You literally can't say that anymore. In some universe, it exists that me and Gumshoe are together. Hi, Onyx! How are you? Oh my god, it's been a while, Onyx. How you been? Can I see the art? Let me forward it to you. Hold on. It's not sussy or anything, okay? Oh wait, hold on. Where's my Discord? Will it open? Yes. I'm here to kick gum and chew ass. I'm all at. Whoa. What? Evil. What does that even mean? His name is Gumshoe, not Chew. So that doesn't work. Okay, let me see. Here you go, Onyx. Wop. It's very cute. It's very cute art. Noted next commission sus art. Listen, I wouldn't say no to it. I wouldn't oppose of it or anything. I also didn't condone it. She got cow art? I did. It was a donathon incentive. I wouldn't put it past her. What? Wait, Onyx, I've had full-on yaoi art already. Like, there's nothing is off the table anymore. Actually, I don't know if I would ever get full loot art. Maybe not that. But, you know. I remember your Hear Me Out. Which one? That was very normal. The Gumshoe Riz. I just love that man so much. He's like my ideal type. Why can't he just be real? I'd be settled down already if Gumshoe was a real man. I'd be pursuing the shit out of him. I remember the fact Kier had to voice it out loud. Yeah, Kier volunteered to say my Hear Me Outs because I couldn't make it to that stream. I don't remember what I told him anymore. I don't remember the things I put down anymore. I know Sidon was on that list. I don't know if Gumshoe was on that list, though. Gumshoe was on it? Damn, I should have known better than to doubt that I put Gumshoe on that list. Okay, but that was probably one of my most normal ones. Like, it's Gumshoe. He's just a guy. He's a little dumb. But, like, in the best way possible. He would get a restraining order on you if Gumshoe... No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. I don't think he would. I think I could replace Maggie in his life quite well, because Maggie doesn't even know what she wants. They had a situation thingy, like it would cross 2 games and nothing came of it, and nothing will come of it, because I'm here. Yeah. When we get to the Ace Attorney Chronicles, Gumshoe's not gonna be there. Not gonna be so sad. Lillith likes dads confirmed. Are you new here, Onyx? We've been known. We've been known. Who else would be on that list? Of dads, I guess. I guess Wesker's the exception, huh? Old Leon Kennedy's still kind of nice. No, he's very nice. Oh god, I keep seeing people... No. I saw someone drawing like different body types for like Leon Kennedy from like across all the franchise. Mind you, never seen never played a game with Leon Kennedy in it yet. But why did they always make the old ones look good? I can't. Southlane 1998, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the gates. Nice to meet you. My name is Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in. Noted commission art of situationship between the who? No! Don't do. Why would you do that? This is like as bad as zero commissioning art of me as Dahlia. I almost forgot her name. It's not Iris. Is Kronk your type? How'd you know? How'd you know, Danny? Yes, I do like himbos. It's so hard being me. The harness only mod. I've heard about it.
Right.
I may have heard about it here and there. Is that the way I'm gonna play Resident Evil 9? Probably. Probably. Never let Lillith near the okay, I didn't say gilfs, did I? I said dilfs. It's very different. Hi, Marcelo. Good morning. Understood. Gatekeep the gatekeeper from the... Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Lillith likes men shaped like a Dorito. That's true, but like I said before, like I just have a thing for like bigger guys, I think. You know what I'm saying? Or by bigger, I mean like it could be height. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're muscled up either. They could be like chubbier and it's still okay with me. Like what's wrong with me? Stop doing that. I'm a simple woman, okay? Didn't take a lot to make me giggle and kick my feet. Broad-shouldered? I mean, I guess that counts, right? Maybe? Built dads? Dad bods would be like a good umbrella term. Lillith strikes me as the type who would consider spending her free time outside a construction site spying on workers. Okay, the only problem with that is I hate being outside. So probably not. I don't like being outside. I like to be in the comfort of my room. What's wrong with you? Well, it's a lot. Did I? Shut up. Shut up, mule. Staying away from Lillith? What is this? Kick your feet? Lillith short confirmed? I'm a respectable 5'4", okay? I don't know what to say. I'm a respectable 5'4". Woo! Hold on, I'm feeling one more in me. Do I have to burp? I had to say burp because I didn't want anyone to assume I was gonna say fart, okay? Wow, it's so hard being a streamer. Everything you could say could be taken out of context. Oh my god. 4'5"? No, not 4'5". Are you 4'5" South? I'm 5'4". No. I'm 5'4", not 4'5". That's short. Jesus. I have a friend who's like 4'9" or something, and I'm like, bitch. Bitch. You're gonna fart. I'll kick you. I'll actually kick you. How do I do... Mods! Bad mule! There's no mods in here. And I don't know how to run Twitch. It's fine. Oi. Oi yourself. Oh my god, one thing I noticed, okay, I was watching like some streams yesterday. I love when people like have oi in a part of their like regular vocab, you know? I love an oi. Laughs in 5'12". Okay, that's decently tall. I think I went out with someone who's like 5'11" once. The one thing I did like, I was like I literally had like the because he was taller than me. Big. I'm such a simple person. I'm so stupid. Have you ever played Grand Blue Fantasy Relink or Versus? They got some dope. See, I haven't. I think I had a friend who played it though. I don't know if that's a game I would be into though. 4'9" yeetable height. She is yeetable. Indeed. I like to use oi. I wish I used it like, you know, like how people like instinctively use oi when they react to like, you know, someone needing to be bonked or something. I wish I did that. I don't have that in me though. The fuck is 5'12"? Oh wait. Why would you say it like that? Actually, yeah, I was like 5. Oh my god, there it was. I cannot expose my IRL shizzle right now. You mean your height, right? Why not? Anyone who's Shadow's height, IRL, I will assume is Shadow and run up to them and go like, you're Shadow, right? Aussie, oi, oi. Yo, wait, is that why you oi regularly, Fannis? Is that it? Is it because you're Aussie? Lillith got the A. You know what? I notice it when I say A though. I don't really say A that often. So when I do say it, I catch myself and I'm like, I did the Canadian thing. Oh my god. It's built in, yeah? I wish it was built into mine. We got A. And I don't even have that pre-installed in me. Like, I think it's something that older, maybe like boomer-aged people do who lived in more rural areas, possibly. Maybe. I think. Or if you're like a Toronto man, it's A. Then I hear A at the end. Canadian A. I have not heard in a boot. I'm not even gonna lie. I maybe heard once or twice in my life a Canadian go a boot. So I don't know where that comes from. This is just American propaganda against Canadians. Yes. Lillith running on Canada software. I was born here, so it's pre-installed, but I don't know. I guess I missed that like one patch where the A is supposed to come into my language. Toronto language is confusing. Oh yeah. No, I don't. If someone asked me to translate something a Toronto man is saying, I don't know if I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Just call someone a waste jute. You know where I'm from? People, I guess, like, people know about Toronto, so, like, they'll meme about it a lot, or, like, they'll try to, like, talk like Torontonians, and so I remember hearing people go like, you're a waste jute fam, and I was like, oh, this feels so, like, listen, it doesn't sound natural to me even there, unless, like, you're, like, you know, you're born and raised in that area. I guess it sounds okay coming out of those people's mouths, but when you're here, it sounds, like, so scripted and strange. I was like, oh, stop talking! North American language debuff do be real, though. Oh, State of Play is tonight. We might get the Monster Hunter expansion? My Hero? I'm thinking it's Monster Hunter. What's MH? DJ, thank you for the pat. Welcome in. Lillith is Canadian now? I've been Canadian, Danny. What do you mean? I'm born and raised. Hey, it's a sleeper. No, I didn't do that. I was mortified. I was like, oh no. It's bad because I literally saw the time and I was like, oh yeah, I have an hour and a half. I'll wake up in an hour to get ready. And then when I woke up again, it was the time like 4 something at that point. I was like, oh no.
That isn't very popular.
Sal, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I'm taking my chance to escape now. Have a good time, friends. Bye, Shadow. Have a great day/night. Oh, wait. Was it tier 3? Well, no. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for the tier 3 sub. I'm so blind. I'm so sorry I missed that. Thank you, South. I appreciate it. But yeah. I'll wake up in an hour. No, that was actually also the other day. I think it was on Saturday. Was it Saturday or Friday? I don't remember. But you guys know I work overnight, so I came home and I was so exhausted. I think I was saying this earlier, but I was so exhausted this weekend because like nothing was going according to the schedule. So I kept getting called by supervisors to like move houses because people were like I don't know if people were just, like calling out or if there were just emergencies happening. So none of the houses are close to each other. They were making me drive like 30 minutes across the city for each of the houses. Like that, like I had to go pick up shifts at, you know? You're moving a whole house. Well, I work in a group home, right? So we have multiple houses across the city. So I had to go like every freaking day I was scheduled this weekend. I was like, I'm at my normal house today. Yay! And my normal house is already far as frick. Okay, it's like 30 minutes away from me, but it's like, I like working at that house. And then every time I pulled up to the driveway, they're like, hey, Lily. I was like, yeah, hi, what? Lily, could you go to this house? There's a problem. I'm I guess, do I have a choice to say no? I don't. And then on Sunday? No, Saturday. Saturday, they told me to move the houses 3 times. Ridiculous. I was literally on my way to my regular house, which is already far as balls, okay? And then I getting a call, but I have a work phone for this job, so it was in my bag, so I couldn't really touch it while I was on the highway. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go to the house and then call her back. Get to the house, they're like, can you go to this other house that's 25 minutes away? Literally the other side of where I just came from. And I was like, okay. I drive 25 minutes over there, and my phone's ringing again. I have not even gone inside the house. And I'm like, hey, you called? And she's like, hey, Lily, are you sick of me yet? And I was like, what? And she was like, she told me that she needed me to go to another situation. It was not even involved with our agency. She was like, there's another situation that came up. Can you just go there instead? I won't go into details about this, but this was like one of the roughest nights for me ever because I was working with kids that are like way out of the demographic I'm used to. They're like very young, and I was just emotionally, it was a very heavy weekend for me. Ugh. I'm not gonna get into it because I feel like I'm gonna get like emo about it, but I think I low-key needed yesterday off because of that. I was so tired after all of that this weekend. Thank you for the pat, Dennis. Thank you. No, not elbow. No, it was emo. I usually work with kids that are 12 and up. Mostly I work with like kids who are like 15 to like 16ish. But this is like the first time I was working with kids under the age of 5, and it was just like, I had to come home and like talk to my dad afterwards, and I was just having a lot of feelings. Oh, I felt like I saw the hard part of my job this weekend. Making it cry, no. I kept my brave face on, you know. I had to. Boot the fuck up, Samurai. We got an embassy to perp. You're so right. You're so right. They're easy to deal with. No. It's because trying to explain why they're not with their parents is kind of impossible when they're that young. That's the hard part. Because obviously, who wants to be with a stranger instead of their parents, right? It was rough. But yeah, I won't go into it too much. Let's play some Ace Attorney, though, guys. I think we're getting close to the end. I think we're gonna have to... I want to say we need one more stream to finish it. Lillith is your mommy. Don't say that! No! I've explained that to some 120-ish kids. Oh, it's hard. Dang, now I'm sad. Imagine me. Imagine me. I wasn't prepared for working that. And I also was by myself. Like, I had no one to help me that night either. So I was like, how do I do this? I've never worked with kids this young. And I was just chasing them around, trying to get them to go to bed. And they kept asking me questions that were really hard to answer. And I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Try to keep it vague, because I don't want to make false promises and stuff. The only difficult question was to explain why death is not bad and scary. I think that depends. It can still be pretty bad. Aw, no, that's rough. I hope I'm never in that situation. I feel like my cousin, Loki, she's like... When she was, like, younger than now, which she's, like, 9 now, but... When she was, like, 7 and stuff, she was super existential. Like, she was very aware of, like, death and stuff, and I was like, oh my god. Why? Here we go. Lil's trying to explain the meaning of life to a 4-year-old. Not a 4-year-old, more like I can't get into details about anything, obviously, but it's just like they just don't understand things. It's just hard to talk about. You know? You're just trying to keep them happy and like tell them like, oh yeah, it's all gonna be okay. Don't worry. Let's play. Guys, this is a sleepover. Type of thing. Where's my game capture? Okay, there's the game, and here's the audio. Change the subject moment. No. Yeah, alright, let's talk about something not as depressing. Like how we're gonna beat Ace Attorney soon. Category, thank you, Zara. Thank you. Anyway, thank you. Alright. We got that, and then I gotta fix my category before everybody screams at me. Attorney. Investigations. Alright, here we go! I love to traumatize my little brother when he asked me things he didn't know. Such good times, he still pissed me off. My sister likes to ask me things that I think are common sense, and I just go like, are you stupid? Also, the youngest Gate sister has this thing where she's confidently wrong, okay? Like, she'll be so confident in, like, telling you that you're wrong, and then you prove her wrong, and then she just looks... It's just so stupid and sad. Like, one time we were like, what was it? There was a couple times where this happened. I think she was, like, reading the word serendipity, and she pronounced it, like, she was, like, talking, serendipity, and I was like, what? What did you just say? She's like, serendipity, and I was like, what? That's how you say that word. And apparently her friend said it the same way, so that's why she thought it was the way you pronounce that word. I was like, ah. Another time I was reading something, and I read the word, and it was gauge, and she was like, that's gouge, bitch. And I was like, that's not gouge. That's gauge. That's gauge! My sister can't read, and neither can I. But at least I can read better than her. Alright. What? Oh my god. Nix, why would you say that? Banned. Banned. Yeah. I don't know how she did that. I say Parmesan like it's from a foreign company. Like, how would you break that down? I'm confused. That's not based, guys! That's terrifying! Ugh. Ugh. You little freaks. Alright. Only real ones? No, only real ones are traumatized. I know, I never saw, and I don't want to see. Alright, Ace Attorney. March 14th, 9:21 p.m. Open air stage. I've left the Mass 2 investigation to Francisca and returned to Babel. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babel's statue. Mr. Edgeworth! It's my husband! He's here! Yay! So, Kay, what's the situation? Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun! In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. But, we weren't goofing off. Honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out. Very well, then. Would you care to give an update on your investigation? Hey, it's Mr. Ambassador. Mr. He's gonna go to jail in a minute. Mr. The most suspicious looking man ever. I know someone who calls bagels bagels. Do you call it bagels, Danny? That's wrong. Oh, we had a really fun time, sir. I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. You have permission to enter the Alabastian Embassy, is that correct? I love it when he does that. It's so cute. Yep. As a local detective, I'm helping out with the investigation on both sides, sir. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence to you. Oh. Oh, all the gross stuff from Wendy. It's not bagel, it's bagel, guys. They belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask. The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? The kind that was also playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday. Ugh! Oh, understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere. He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence that has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either. Yeah, this gross steel samurai signature from frickin' Larry Butt. Disgusting. What's happening in the chat? No, I don't call them that. Someone calls them that. Okay, it's not me though. What? Are you really going to throw that autograph away? Yes, because the Steel Samurai was a fake. Steel Samurai's autograph scrunched up into a ball and disposed of. Wait, what? What do you mean by fake? Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Oh, that's interesting. What got removed? Okay, a lot. I think we had 3 pages of evidence last time. Whoa. Hey, you're not going back to Alabas already, are you? No, not yet. I still need to gather a bit more information first. Oh, wait, I have to go this way. Oh, I see. Do we have anything to say? Mr. Edgeworth. You look like you're enjoying yourself, detective. Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir. So, what did you find out? Oh, well, oh, he's so pathetic. I take it he has found nothing of any particular use as usual. Investigation update. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Polano. Oh? And what is this something interesting? This, sir. A bribe. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm so jealous. That's a real treasure there. Why does the flame burn green, detective? So apparently, if you burn the special wet crystal oil that they only make in Babel, it burns this green color, sir. I'm sure this won't show up later or anything. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babel should the oil run out. Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes? They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so to project the images. Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are pretty, or rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. What's wrong, sir? There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much? Uh-huh. You got it, sir. Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff? Well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner. I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant. I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. I feel like we're gonna see a green fire at some point. Throwing away my Henry Cavill autograph because he's not the real Superman, but this is like if your stupid friend was playing Superman instead and you didn't know that the whole time. Henry Cavill's like at least fine as hell. You shouldn't throw that away. Can we talk to... Yeah, okay. I thought for a second we wouldn't be able to go this way. So you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you'd like. And these are... more coupons. Discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. I appreciate the concern, however, these coupons do nothing for me right now. I feel like we have to take those coupons at some point. I feel like something interesting will come out of them. Throwing away my dad's autograph because he's not the real Santa Claus. I mean, how much do you like your dad? Right? It could still have some value then. If you love your papa. And the thought counts. Open air stage. This open air stage, what function does it serve exactly? Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to Babel. I heard that tonight, over in the Alabastian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too. Mr. Cochin told you that? Yes, he did, which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to do so. Because the fire the Yatagarasu started. Exactly. But your stage doesn't really look prepped for it anyways. Interesting. Primitive statue. Ambassador Polano, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Primadou statue. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabas and Babel used to be one country called Codopia? Yes, I know that much about your history. Well, the primitive statue belonged to the founders of Codopia. At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed, yes, that's how you say that, bequeathed unto the king of Codopia as a symbol of the country's wealth. So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it. Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose. But if Alabas and Babel were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. The primitive statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. I wonder if Ambassador Polino knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. I guess. Ooh, indeed. You sure? I think so. Ambassador Polino, if you could please take a look at this for me. The primitive statue in Alabas, or sitting in Alabas right now, actually belongs to Babel. So it would appear. I received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babel's primitive statue immediately. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because the statue currently in your country's possession. Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. Okay, that's not what I asked. I said, can I inspect it? And it is definitely Alabas statue. I know it's because... I know because it's the real statue. Then you're saying the Babel's was a replica? I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babel, and I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one.
Hold it!
Why are you telling me this? He's gonna stab us, isn't he? Oh my god, it's just like the first game when we got tased. Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babel were to lose face, the reunification of the countries is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. Oh! Is it Renary? I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders. Nice to meet you. My name is Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in! I hope you guys had a good stream. Hold on. Let me do shout out. Oh, you guys are playing Apollo Justice? I still have one more game before I get there. But Renary, thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Thank you. And to both Renary and anyone coming in from Renary's raid, if you guys got a raid or run to, like, you know, do some post-stream care and stuff, totally understand. If you want to hang out, we're playing some Ace Attorney Investigations. We're like towards the end of the, what is it called? Oh, Turnabout Ablaze. I have a yawn in me now. But if you'd like to stick around, we'd love to have you. I love the investigation games. Hope you're enjoying it. I do need to raid and run, but I hope you have all good, all good. Thank you. Case 4, no, we're on case 5, Cranial. Also, thank you for the follow, Renary. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Alright. If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either. Oh, there we go. I never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? Oh. Wait, huh? Yeah, Turnabout Ablaze is the fifth one, isn't it? I think so. Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. Oh, that's it? Oh, I see. So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country. That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict as Alabast in their inspection of the people and things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. Do you mean the fake Yatagarasu? In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this, I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? I believe it was the rose garden of the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least, that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the rose garden post-haste. Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? My guess it's a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use? There is a little water on it, but how did the water get on it? Putting out the fire? I don't know. It doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet from around here. I was thinking they have concerts here at this open-air stage from time to time, right? Alright, I'll find its owner later. Okay, that's weird. Guitar pick? Who would have a guitar? The Jammin' Ninja. Holy shit. The Jammin' Ninja killed the Secretary of Babel. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this? Wow! Perfume? What's this? It's misused perfume. It's a bottle that woman left behind that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of use in tracking her down. So I kept it safe all this time. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to this for you. What if she decided to change her scent in like the 7 years, you know? I don't know. Alright. I guess we go back. Bye. To Alabast we go. I think I'll be returning to the investigation Alabast now, but I know. I'll go back to Babel and do some more investigating there. I thought she was gonna be able to come with us this time. Now that's the 2 Power Rangers convicted of murder? What? Oh, you mean the gem? I got you. March 14th, 9:58 p.m. Rose Garden. Aw, shit, he's wearing his dorky little glasses again. I see you're back, Miles Edgeworth. How are things in Babel? Although I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl. The investigation into Manny Kojin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has. Thank you for the hydrate, Aston. Thank you. Also, hi, Aston. The Red Ranger of the Power Rangers Wild Force killed the... Really? I did not know this. Oh, there it is. Ah, yes. The Yatagarasu. Even now, I find it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the 2 countries at will. Preposterous. Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu. Are you ignoring this Nickel Samurai? Forgot about that guy, I'm not gonna lie. That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared and just as suddenly, it vanished. After that, there was the fire at the Babelese embassy and the Yatagarasu started. The Yatagarasu started. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. Investigation time. Okay. Rose Garden. I don't like how real this looks. A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. It says there's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Primadu. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart. I opened my mouth about a statue and she somehow made that, made the leap to that? There's an overturned spotlight here. When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience I was waiting for the speech to start panicked. I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over. I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here. I thought to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash. So what she's saying is she did lash, but did not make contact with her target. Haha, you see, it's because he's... What? I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead. Exactly. Is it possible that the Yatagarasu hid in these bushes? Of course not, they're rose bushes. You've been spending so much time with Scruffy and that girl, they're rubbing off on you. But it's alright, I'll wake you up out of your stupor. How gracious. Now, the next time you feel like sleep-talking, remember that I'll whip you for real. All I tried to do was offer up a possibility, and this is what I get? There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance. It's not just for aesthetics, this pool's water is also used in putting out fires. Interestingly convenient situation we have set up here. I see. Oh. The pool stopped filling itself automatically. The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level. If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. I guess I'll take some notes about it just in case. Part of the Rose Garden pool auto-refills the water when the water level's too low. So who's been drinking water out of the Rose pool? This embassy set up like Resident Evil level? Oh my god, there's a what is it called? A waterfall underneath this. When am I gonna kill this guy? When is he gonna stop showing up in the games? I'm sick of this guy! Thought I was in Resident Evil again all of a sudden. How dare you surprise me like that? I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Edgy. Thanks for what you did back there. Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment. I know that. Do you really think that I'm the type to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun? Yes. You don't want to hear the answer to that. Alright then, did you by chance fall into the pool? Nice guess, but no dice. So you know my son... Did he drop the baby samurai? Oh my god. Your son? I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador. And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him. You imbecile! How can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway? Huh? Oh, how old is he again?
Hold it!
Larry, this is the first I've ever heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother? The mother? Oh, that chick. The Pink Pantheress. Pantheress! Princess! Oh my god, it's Pink Pantheress. Every time I read that, I always slip into Pink Pantheress. Pink Princess. My bad. Did you guys know hit singer Pink Pantheress made an appearance in Ace Attorney? The Pink Princess?
Hold it!
Miss Von Karma. Don't say that, I might start to like her. Wait, weren't you the one who said you liked her music? Or was that somebody else who said that in Discord? I can't remember now. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe that he's looking for his... Oh my god. I believe what he's looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant. No, like when... Oh. That's not good. You should never like that. Who? I thought you were getting confused with the Pink Panther. Pink Pantheress is a singer. Yep, because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. And the Iron Infant is my cute little son. You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase an astounding fool. Larry, we have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. Holy shit, that confused the crap out of me. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there. Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there. Come on, I just combined butt and rest, okay? It became best. I'm sorry. Shut up! You know I struggle to read. Public speaking is not my forte, and yet this is what I decide to do in my free time. Hey, wait! Well, it's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool. It kind of be funny to see Larry swimming in circles. And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. Today, Jude, shut up! What day? What day? The statue bears a resemblance to the Primedu statue. The plaque says King Primedu and the battlefield. Also adds in a minute. In order to save the queen, King Primedu put his life on the line and went to war. So Primedu is actually a person of royal blood. I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend. Well, that surprises me, or what surprises me is that a real person who looked like the Steel Samurai existed. I suppose there's that too. More lights. Okay, those are already checked out. So this is where Ambassador Alba was to give his speech. The stage was set up nicely, however, there was the audience, or where was the audience supposed to sit? Perhaps they were going to sit around the edge of the pool. That's such poor planning. If there was no place other than a spot or two by the pool, they really should have made seating arrangements like how the gallery is set up in court. Indeed, you can sense that consideration for the viewers was taken with those freaking nerds. So in the end, the speaker and his audience were to stand the whole time, huh? Yes, although I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while. What? You know what? I'm reevaluating Francisca. She's alright. She's been alright. We love Francisca. Is this stool Sussy? Yes, it is. I suppose Ambassador Alba sat in this chair. That's funny. Ambassador Alba is very elderly. The chair was prepared for him should he have gotten tired during his speech. In that case, why didn't he plan to make his speech sitting down in the first place? The ambassador is also quite prideful, that's why. He sounds like my old principal from grade school who'd speak at assemblies. It sounds like Manfred von Karma. Like, I don't think you have to go even to your principal. Alright. Lang, have you finished checking out all the bystanders? Yes, sir. And we found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and 1 person ran a light, sir. Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case. Sir, not a single thing, sir. Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct. That's a lot of pickpocketing. 14 counts of pickpocketing? That's a lot. Agent Lang. Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor, I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier. Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did. After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba? We're to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of today. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far. I swear that I'll find the truth and drag it out, screaming into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know. You were working as you were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time, right? I think she chose to ignore this convo. What are you guys talking about? Keep it. Say so. So naturally, you witnessed when the Yatagarasu appeared, correct? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? I saw the thief. What the frick? What did you do in this situation, you goose? I saw the thief all right with my own 2 eyes. The Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's a Yatagarasu!" ran out. The next second, the spotlight went out, and by the time we got the area lit again, the deaf thief had vanished. Lexi the fuck, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the gates. Nice to meet you. I'm Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. Welcome in. When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension plug for all the outdoor electronics. This sounds very Larry-coded, I'm not gonna lie. Hi! Hi, welcome in. Zara used the 800? No. Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we don't know. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagrasu was here. It's not like I like you or anything. I'll get you. By the way, is the last 800 points I got Zara? Wait. What? Are you on a loan system with Zara? So you're saying that basically all you saw was a thief's silhouette? Yes.
Objection!
If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible... I'll get you.
Brother, what's that?
It's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to
that,
someone
brother?
else. Oh, I see. Got you. Good thinking, sis. You just might be right. If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with the same shape, not among the staff or the audience members. My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm right. Someone else's shadow. That sounds like a plausible hypothesis. The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I figured out its true origin. Is this Ace Attorney investigation? It is! I expected no less from my subordinate. Now let's hear what you know on the subject. What really cast the shadow of the Yatagarasu? I'm guessing the statue? How'd that statue get all the way over there? Would it be this? This statue? I should have saved! I should have saved! I think it's this. Wait, just one? It'd have to... I have to present?
Take that!
Okay. The suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. Is it not possible that it was created by the statue? Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edgeworth? This statue bears absolutely no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu. You're correct, however the statue is but one part of the whole picture. What do you mean by only one part? What is the other part to the real form of the Yatagarasu shadow? Boom. Huge brain.
Take that!
It's another statue? The Yatagarasu shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues. Oh, and the rosebush maybe together? To make, like, what look like the feathers? I don't know. Made? What do you mean by that? Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in panic state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared... You believe the two shadows will create the Yatagarasu shadow? Precisely. Now then, watch as I reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. First, if we set up the spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadou and the battlefield. The shadow of the king's statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if we set a light up on the queen who spoke of love to King Primadou, her silhouette would also appear on the backdrop to the stage. Aha, so if we were to combine the two shadows, it looks nothing like the Yatagarasu shadow. Miles Edgeworth, how do you explain this grotesque shape? Calm down, Francisca. The way the light needs to be shown on the queen's statue is wrong. What do you mean by that? I believe that the whole of the king's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her oh my god, what part did they use? Only one part. Yes. And that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarasu shadow. Why didn't you say it in the first place? You're right, I apologize. Now, what part of the queen's statue was used to complete... Okay. It's gotta be the hand, right? I think.
Take that!
Think back to what's missing in our shadow. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of? Ah, that's right. Or that's right. It can only be the shadow of the Queen's left hand. Francisca, can we please adjust the spotlight's position? So that it only shines on the Queen's left hand. Alright, let's give it a try and see what we get. Boom. That looks nothing like a hand, but alright, we really stretched that. Yeah, this is exactly the shadow I saw. The culprit must have changed the spotlight's position beforehand. And then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, the guests must have moved the spotlights around, which we can assume was also a part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu shadow had vanished, which means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning. It was originally way pixelier? Ah, I see. I mean, I guess if they didn't keep it as pointy, I could still believe it, but... So you see, the Yatagarasu never did visit Alabast tonight. The only country that the thief visited was Babel, although it can be assumed that the Yatagarasu had an accomplice in Alabast. An accomplice, but who? I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the shadow show. I sense that the biggest clue yet to solving this case is the existence of this accomplice. Whee! Alright, nice. I feel like we got that done pretty quick. How's the investigation going? Oh, hi, Detective Bad. Have you come to join us in the investigation, or investigating the Yatagarasu? I've left the murder in Agent Lang's charge. And my only target from the very beginning is the Yatagarasu, so yes. So, what have you found out? I got a piece of evidence. May I see it? Sure, but you might regret it. We're here because we're ready to face whatever may come. So if you please. When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed, I'm telling ya, I'm a genuine internet... Don't tell me it's Lotta. I don't want to talk to her. Take her back. Arrest her. She gave me an interesting picture. A journalist? Well, actually, she's a freelance cameraman. This is the photo I got from her. That's a plastic bag in the wind. This is what Katy Perry sung about. What in the world? The Yatagarasu's flying through the air. The times, they're changing. It's not just a man, but evidence. Sorry, did I read that right? It's not just man, but evidence. Even they lied to us now. When was this photo taken? Bro, that could be anything. That's what I'm saying, Cass. There's like 3 journalists in California. I only remember Lotta. Apparently right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. It was taken from a nearby building that you can see the embassy from. Sorry, I had to drink some water. I see. So this was taken after the fire. Photo of the Yatagarasu jotted down. Taken from a building nearby at the moment of border crossing during the fire. Okay. The blur in this picture took off from the Babelese embassy, flew over the boundary, and headed for the embassy of Alabast. They'll come up in other games. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight. This reminds me of the other case, the circus case. Wasn't there also a situation of like the guy flying away? Who was it? Max? I don't remember his name anymore. Something a million. Maximilian? Something? I don't remember his name anymore. This is simply not possible. People are incapable. Maximilian Galactica. Thank you. Oh my god. It came to my mind and I was like, Maxa Galaxica. Yes, that's it. That's not it. Thank you, Zara. Is that a fact? I've had the pleasure of dealing with a case involving a flying person once. I knew it. Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well. 2, actually. Maybe it happens more often than we think. Am I up to the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph? No. Well, the Yatagarasu took off from the Babylese embassy, so I should start from there. Francisca, I need to return to the Babel investigation for a bit. Alright. We're doing a lot of traveling today. I'll continue investigating on this side of the building. Alright, I'm counting on you. Billy Bob Johns. Wrong. Welcome back, Mr. Edgeworth. Now come on, let's get back to our investigation. Yes, let's. Alright. There's a sign here warning passerbys to take precaution around the renovation site. They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere. So how was he going to give a speech? That's what I was thinking. How would he give a speech here? If it's under renovation. I believe Ambassador Polino said it was to attract more tourists and visitors. But what can they do with new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth? How about transforming it into a courthouse? Hey, be serious. But I was being serious. Maybe it's always under construction like Canada. Don't even get me started. Don't get me started, Cranio. Alright, March 14th, 10:37 p.m. Babylese Embassy, Secretariat's office. Wow. To think after all that running around, we're right back where we started. It would appear that way. Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. Have you found Manny's killer yet? I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Polino, but I have yet to find his killer. Then I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu. Let's get one thing straight. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu. The real Yatagarasu is a noble vigilante who's only out to steal the truth. Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face. If there's anything I can do, all you have to do is ask, alright? Mr. Polino. Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier. Oh, sure, please feel free to investigate to your heart's content. Also, there's a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador. If it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything. Thank you, Mr. Polino, you're a total gentleman. Yeah. Sure. Gentleman. You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss. Hey, Sir Polino. Wait. Wait, I don't even understand what that was. Those two sure got chummy awfully quick. Hi, Knight. Welcome in. You know, it's easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we begin? We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire. And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted. Yeah, when I came into this room, that person was already gone. Do you guys think it's Detective Bad? It can't be him, right? But I'm thinking of how many characters have, like, long coats in the game, and Detective Bad is the only one who kind of wears one on his shoulders, right? We can't really see the front, so I don't know. But I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer. What if it is? Because doesn't Miss Yu hold, like, a grudge against Detective Bad? Because her sister got killed? Instead? I don't know. Am I putting something together? Do I sound stupid? I don't know. We don't know that yet. However, it's hard to believe that the person is unrelated. Furthermore, because the key to the Yatagarasu the key the Yatagarasu stole 7 years ago was found here. You're right, Lilith. No one else would be capable of putting on a okay, listen. It's not Gumshoe, alright? So I'm just, you know, doing process of elimination. It signals, perhaps, that Miss Yu is also somehow involved. I knew it. That woman is most definitely Mr. Cochin's killer. Does she wear a coat? A long one at that? Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to be solved here. Hold on. This is a video game, and sometimes it does work that way. That's what I'm saying. Listen, we had freaking ghost possession shit going on in the last game. I wouldn't put it past anything, alright? Speaking of the Yatagrasu and Yatagrasu and mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad. Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too? Yes, he has been chasing after the Yatagrasu for all these years. Uncle Bad. Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire. What? This kinda looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing. Okay. Well, it can't be Detective Bad then, now can it? Does this mean that I was chasing the fake Yatagrasu after all? I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either. But this could be how the person escaped. Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. It looks like a trash bag, okay? Like, I think we're worrying too much about this. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off. Investigation time. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick sip. Give me a sec. Okay. Let's ask our questions first. Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about again? I mean, we're kinda in a burned building right now. Which one? There was more than one tonight? Oh, I see. I guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Babbly's embassy tonight. What a bother all of that was. Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Jammin' Ninja show. Well, the first occurred at the start of the Jammin' Ninja show. And then there was a second one after the Jammin' Ninja show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire. Knight, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Thank you. It could also just be a bat flying would blur the image, no? See, I want to say yes, but knowing this game, they're gonna pull some bullshit. They're gonna pull some bullshit explanation for this. Not wanting to cause a panic among the theater goers, we decide to keep it internal. Then, are you allowed to do that? If there's a fire, aren't you supposed to like get everyone out ASAP? I don't know. Then the fire... Sorry, the yawn came out of nowhere. Then the fire after the Jammin' Ninja show was the second one of the night. Exactly. So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire? But when was this photo taken? Apparently right after the fires on the 4th and 5th were put out. I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the fire was put out. At least it was cuter than the burp. I did not burp. I hope to God I did not burp. A photo taken after the first fire, oh my god, first fire on the 4th and 5th floors had taken place. That's a lot of F's. First fire on the 4th and 5th floors. So then, what's the extent of the damage in the second fire? Can we have a side-by-side to compare? No. The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor. Burp and hiccup at maximum. No! No! Freaks! I think it was leftover embers from the fire on the floors above that caused it. That's how should I put this? A very bad stroke of luck. Sneeze and cough to take a tree shot. I think my throat would like feel shredded up if I did that. I think I have done that. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office is here, and Manny himself all gone in a blink of an eye. Interesting. That's burp, sneeze, and fart. I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Polino. Oops, look at me going on and on. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask again? We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts were for today. Or what whereabouts today were. And if you happen to know what Mr. Cochin's actions and whereabouts were as well. Yes, very well, let's see. I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First I woke up, and then I brushed my teeth. After that I had a roll for breakfast. That's too much information. Fascinating. How about if you just skip to the relevant parts for me? Oh, you'd like a condensed version. Alright, I can do that for you. Morning activities. So what did Mr. Cochin and you do this morning? Well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so... Interesting. That sounds like what Alabas did. So we were tidying up his office. You helped Mr. Cochin? You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office? Why were you not cleaning your own? Oh, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovations. Good to know. Which is why both the primitive statue and the Babyliss knife set are down here. I see. Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned... Files? You burned some files? We no longer needed an expired coupons in the fireplace? That sounds not right. That sounds actually very suspicious. I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh? About that, I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out. So what did you clean? I guess I'm up a creek, without Manny here to get angry at me. An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger? Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some Babyliss ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. And he got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect. Talk about the boss getting bossed around. Ambassador Poleno's testimony jotted down. Spilled Babyliss ink onto the back wall while burning files into fireplace. Left ashes there. Let's tell us if it's just coupons, toss them. They said burning files and coupons, though. I don't know. That's about it for what we did in the morning. Just some cleaning. Don't tell me you had no other work to do, being an ambassador and all. Okay, afternoon activities. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon. Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. We had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone. So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show. A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theater. Because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show. There was a commemorative photo op at the end. It was a fantastic photo of the three of us, Ambassador Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja. He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador. When I got to my office, that's when the fire first broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out. So you didn't see Mr. Cochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show? Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was sleeping their eternal sleep. I see. Ambassador Poleno, I thank you very much for your help. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright? I still can't tell if I find him suspicious or not. Like, I find him suspicious, but I don't know if it's valid to find him suspicious. Alright, let's investigate everything again. Safe wasn't open at the time of the fire. You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right? Yes, and thanks to this safe's fire resistance, the smuggling evidence was preserved. Aren't safes great? They always hold the wonderful promise of treasures within. Well, this one certainly did have a few inside. A fireplace, huh? So Babel's offices have them too. Two? There's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastion office. I wonder if this one also has a flip switch inside. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. I still can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace. If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? You could climb inside and we could play hide and seek. And come out covered in soot? I don't think not. You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, guess not. There's something right here. Okay. You can see the Alabastion Embassy through this window. So where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth? You can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where Damask 2 was killed. What? You don't mean Damask 2? Ah, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I just can't turn a blind eye to this. Even though Damask 2 was merely an imposter of the original? It appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire. Oh yeah, I guess we weren't able to investigate this desk area because there's 2 people standing here before, right? I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything. I won't rest until I've inspected every nook and cranny. Okay. Okay, if this is full, I bet we're gonna have to get or bonk Polino. There's a bottle of Babbly's ink on Mr. Cochin's desk, and it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside. The seal's unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink. I guess in that case, the fire would have been green then, right? Oh no, that was oil, they said. It was a specific type of oil. Mr. Polino, it looks like your precious Babbly's ink is alright after all. What? That's odd.
Hold it!
That's sussy. Ambassador, what do you mean by that? Well, it's just that there's something strange about the ink. Would you mind elaborating on the statement for me? Oh my god, do I have to go talk to him? Probably. I wonder if you might be able to tell us what you noticed about Mr. Cochin's bottle of ink. I just thought of it right now, but during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare to open the door. But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. Okay, I knew the green flames would show up. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
Hold it!
The fire was green? What was the cause? Well, wit crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern. Oh my god. And Babbly's ink is made from the same oil, which means it would... Oh, so the ink does... Okay, so the ink would burn green too. You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught on fire. You can do it, Lillith. Thank you, Shadow. I mean, I hope so. So that's why I was surprised to find out that there was still a bottle of ink left on the desk. The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery. What exactly was that caught on fire in here? Yeah, what is the source of the fire? I wonder. I have unescaped. Let's go. Thank you for the Pat, Dennis. Okay, let's see what else there is. I'm not skipping dialogue. I think I just went into autopilot for a second and I got trigger happy. My spacebar is very sensitive. So I guess embassy phones are just like normal phones, huh? Well, what did you imagine them to look like? This case drags. I mean, we're having to investigate a room where we looked at once, so a little. I thought that Babbles would look like a flower and the receiver would be a butterfly. That way it looked like the butterfly receiver was sucking nectar from the flower base. Oh my god, there is an open door. You're so right, Zara. You're so right. If any country had a flower phone, it would be Alabast, don't you think? Oh, then maybe the phone I envisioned would have been from when they were Codapia. There's really no point in asking me about something that never existed in the first place. You know what you lack, Mr. Edgeworth? Curiosity and imagination. Where's your sense of whimsy, Edgeworth? It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire. But it doesn't look too damaged. Oh, I think we can rifle through the drawer a bit. I suppose we really should take a look. Yes. Whatever this is. A trapezoid. This is a rather unusual shape for a notepad. I suppose there must be another souvenir from somewhere. Or this must be. It seems the contents of this drawer survived the fire rather well. Now that's a sturdy desk. I guess that's the value of solid wood construction. Let's see if there's anything useful left in here, Mr. Edgeworth. There's just some pencils. I really don't know. But there's a false bottom. That's it. Looks like a very comfortable chair. Doesn't look all that comfortable, so why... Or wait, doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting in it? No, I'd rather not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times. Where have I seen that shape before? Where have I seen that shape before? That's because I'm a prosecutor and it's part of my job to examine things. And my job is to be a great thief. Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything. Do we have something? Oh! You're so right, Zara. The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this notepad. This is such a weird freaking shape, though. What the hell? You're right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Momentum Valley. Ah, yes, the notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see. Yes, I do. Sorry. Okay. Yes, I do. You do seem to be quite passionate about it. Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you. Are you sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador Paleno, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note. This looks like Manny's handwriting. Oh, Manny. I guess it's a good thing you're dead. I see, in that case. Oh, did you figure something out? This note was found in Alabast. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murderer Damas II, or the murdered Damas II. Damas II, then this note. Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damas II to steal the Primadou statue. What? Manny tried to steal Alabast's Primadou statue? We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin? Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you. I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run an analysis. I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this. Dennis, thank you for the stretch. Give me one sec. Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue? There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation. Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador. Oh, I thought we were... That music always cues to me that we're at the end of a case. Or, chapter. Oh, okay. Handy Manny, they call him. Oh, we're not done here. There's still more. I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Did I miss? I guess it's just random shit on the desk. Bunch of flyers with coupons attached to them. Sure gives a lot of coupons away. Maybe I should create one of my own. I should call it the Great Thief Coupon. And what kind of discount would that net you? The 5-finger kind, what else? And I'd steal an extra thing or two for the bearer. Things such as... Says it the truth, what else would I steal? What I wouldn't give to have a mountain of your coupons right now. Okay, I think we've checked everything now, right? Surely. No. Manny Cochin, his name is written here on his nameplate. Yes. Why would you put a nameplate with your name on it in your own office? I suppose it's to inform people in case they walked into the wrong room by mistake. Do you think maybe it's also there to remind you of your own name if you forget? Well, either way, it's never a bad thing to set a nameplate on one's desk. Okay, now I think we got everything. Apparently not. I think we're done here. Did you talk to Plano again? I have not yet. Job for the mask. I believe that you said that you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damas too. Actually, I fear it might be my fault, or maybe my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event. But because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got cancelled, didn't it? Haha, I'm actually relieved the rest of the event had been cancelled. For you see, Babel's statue, well, it's just a replica. And did Mr. Cochin know that about Babel's Primadou statue? Of course he knew. That's why he was the only one I could consult with. Was Cochin a double spy? I don't know. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority. Yes, I understand. Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, let me handle it, it'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Codopia. At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious. Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you're the next Codopian ambassador. But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? It's because he was going to use his little puppet. He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be. I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard, but I suspect he has an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness. Oh, shit. Oh, it's my wife. Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested? Yep, got it all right here, sir. Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all. What is all this, Gummy? It's all the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire. Good work, Detective. I was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk. He could get me to talk any day. Wow, you two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad. What do you mean? As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day. We are aware, Lillith. Okay, just reminding. Just in case, you know, in case you forgot or something. Well, don't you worry. I'm going to find my own wonderful partner someday. And when I do, I'm going to become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right?
Hold it!
Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to, Kay. However, I can say that it's a truly wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust. You bet. So what now, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Yes? That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call a secret weapon? Oh, you mean Little Thief. You're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
Hold it!
I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered and the ambassador's testimony, I'd like for you to recreate this room as it was during the third floor fire. You got it. Alright, here we go. Dark skies of evening, with no other, or when no other bird takes wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god. It seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible that we might find the escape route that the person Kay saw use as well. Hi, Ceranos! Welcome in! Thank you for the bat. There we go. Hope you've been doing well, Ceranos. Oh, what is this? Is it some sort of light show I was not told about? This is the power of a true vigilante. It's creating the room with the info I inputted. Really, this is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday. Ahem. I believe it's time we return to our investigation. Alright, shout out, thank you for the pat. I've been doing good. Have you been? Or how you been? I've been doing pretty okay. Thank you for asking. There must have been... these must have been the large green flames Ambassador Poleno saw. With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in. Thank you, Shadow. Okay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out? Yeah, the fire had died out something by that time. Yes, that's how you say that. Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the third floor. Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the third floor. Yes, okay. Until the Yatagarasu appeared and caused a stir in Babel, I suppose. They call him trustworthy Poleno? Definitely. With all the no contradictions in here, I trust him any day. I guess Mr. Poleno was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh? Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course. I knew it. That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person couldn't even be Mr. Kojin's killer. Or could be, sorry. That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you, and must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one else would be in here. Okay, then maybe the green fire was there, or was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in? But then, why did the person set on fire to make the green flames? Or what did the person set on fire? Sorry. Well, whatever it is that person burned, it made a rather sizable fire. And since the fire is green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean. Yes, and I do believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green. Why are they being so... Just say the thing! Which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same color as the green flames? The ink. Oops. Oh my gosh.
Take that!
The source of the green in the flames is related to this. Is it not? Is it the money? It's probably the money, isn't it? It's the ink. So anything with the ink, I guess. Fire related? Whoops. Oh, really? Well, I don't think they're related at all. Okay, well... Meep, moop. You honestly apologize this time for being wrong. What? I'm always honest. And that's a good thing. Now just keep on doing it. I need to think about this some more. If I stay calm, the answer should come to me. This green flame, it's the same as the other flame. Which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same... Okay, burns the same. The money. Counterfeit bills. That's what they're burning, right? Probably. Or do we have coupons on us? Because that would be the only other thing I could think of. I don't think we have coupons on us. It's this.
Take that!
What do you mean fire-related? Or how is this not fire-related? They had to be burning something, right? Am I crazy? What do you mean? The lantern? The lantern? I thought that was too obvious. I thought it was a gift. Oh, wait. Okay.
Take that!
Don't you love me, Zara? It literally has green... They said they were burning things, okay? I didn't think it had to be the lantern. I thought it was what can be set on fire. This silhouette of lantern, its green flame comes from the wit crystal oil it's burning. Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off. The green fire. I think we've now established that the green flames were caused by wit crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that there's only one other thing made from wit crystal oil. Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Poleno was mistaken about, right? Yes, precisely, as we found out earlier in our investigation. What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in? Yeah, fill me in too while you're at it. Fine, I suppose I'll explain in a way that even you can understand. This is a thing made from wit crystal oil that Ambassador Poleno was mistaken about. This is the ink. I keep hitting E. I'm so used to the old controls.
Take that!
Babbly's ink is made from wit crystal oil. Oh, so it should burn the same colors of flames in the lantern, right? Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Babbly's ink. Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right? Yes, however, we now know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink, counterfeit bills? I believe what he made with the ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames. Oh yeah, I'm beginning to really feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth. It would appear that I finally found it, the smuggling ring's real goal. Made of Babbly's ink, this is the source of the green flames. Oh my god.
Take that!
What would consume that grade of a volume of ink to make? That would be the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Zhengfa. You're kidding. You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills? I am. I believe you could also go as far as to say that he stole Babble's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct? Why, yes, and I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed. Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well. Ah, yes, I suppose so. We've caused quite a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? Oh my god. It's my duty to search out who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence. This grandfather clock is apparently in a different position before the fire. According to staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir. Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire. Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming. Huh? That's odd. It was still chiming right on the dot at every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged internal mechanisms or something. Ambassador Plano, maybe you look inside that clock. Sure, go right on ahead. Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the inside of the clock. Yes, sir, I'm on it. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. It looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. But what was a long length of wire doing inside the clock in the first place? A good length of wire that was found wound up inside Babel's grandfather clock. Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock? It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Polino that put the wire in there. Then perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did. It looks like one of the Babbly's knives was already missing before the fire began. So it would seem, especially since the other two knives' handles were burned away. The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon, and Babel's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babel, don't you think? I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babel's woes. So by this time, the Prima Du statues had already been swapped, right? They must have been, as this one is covered in soot. What lousy timing, and just as the two countries were about to become friends again, too. It would have been better if I had stolen it than for it to get caught up in that fire. Okay, I think I understand your sentiment. However, if you were to engage in theft, I can't look the other way, right? If you could please stop stealing my lines. Okay. It's a charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan. Oh, I've seen a few of these before. They spin around and around and play music. I believe you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies. Yes, that's it. But they're nothing alike. They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round like a record. I see. I guess I can see how you might think that. Huh. So Babel is really pushing their tourism industry, huh? It would appear that way. You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case? Do you already have a destination in mind? Well, ideally, I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training. Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show. Hey, that's actually a great idea, Mr. Edgeworth. I can't believe she took me seriously. Oh my god, this is some Maya. Well, hi, Barimi! How's it going, Barimi? Very Maya coded. Maybe they'll both meet up in Global Studios. A fireplace, huh? So Babel's offices have them too. There's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastion office. I gotta go BRB? Burb? Bye, Cranial. Take care. Bye-bye. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. Are we... Okay, I wanted to react to the flag up there, but maybe not. You can see the Alabastion Embassy through this window. I guess it doesn't really matter that the chair and the stuff are moved. Okay. Oh wait, hold on, there's something else. Oh no, there's not. Okay, I think that's everything then. Surely you don't want me to react to... Oh, wait. Something's back here. That looks like a very comfortable chair. Well, it doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting on it? Oh, no. Maybe it's just something else falling over. Okay. Was that everything? Safe wasn't open at the time of the fire. You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right? Okay, we read this dialogue already, too. Yeah, I just got a little burnt, that's all. It's a very fine desk. I'm sure that even now it's still usable. If it's that great, why don't you trade your desk with it? No, it was a suggestion. You didn't have to get all monosyllabic on me, you know? Or syllabic. Monosyllabic on me, you know? I'm wondering... Connected fireplaces and renovations. Do these have a connection? I don't think so. Huh. Hmm. Could there be an escape route behind this? Detective, you took part in the initial Babel investigation, correct? Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir. But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First, I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I would have been burnt to a crisp. Oh my god. Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator. Oh? Maybe someone wrote it out in a fit of panic. Detective, did you see the Yatagrasu that came into the Babylese embassy at all? I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me that they never got a good look at the person either. I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective. One sec. During the fire. The second fire broke out around the time that Yatagrasu was spotted in Alabast. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel, which caused some panic.
Hold it!
So no one was able to get a good look at this Yatagarasu that entered Babel. Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. I'm saying there's not that many people wearing long coats in this game. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know? Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more. A person in a long coat sounds like the exact same person I saw. The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabast was proven to be a fabrication of a shadow. In light of the fact that the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel is also suspect. You can't be serious. Not when we're this close to capturing the fake, I mean Callisto you. So the Yatagarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Cochin, then disappeared. What you saw. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yatagarasu? I did, but well, this embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff while I was with, or staff members I was with, and was lost for a while there.
Hold it!
You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective? I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue. Oh, is that a fact? Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around the 3rd floor hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away. Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body. Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got really worried and ran as fast as I could. It was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon. Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena got here before I did. I wonder where Agent Sheena was before you found her. What if it's Sheena? Interesting. I wonder where Agent Sheena was before you found her here. Well, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door. She was in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office up until she tried to arrest Kay. Agent Sheena mentioned earlier about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier. Or wait, did I read that right? I think I did. Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu. She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her. Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir? We've examined everything in this office, but there's one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Paleno about it. Ambassador Paleno, there's something I'd like to ask you about. As in a minute. Ishina? About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. Oh, that's right. You've also paid a visit to the Albastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one. Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that. Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fire and the like are exactly the same. So no matter which room, the location of the fire and the like are exactly the same. Okay. Even where the art is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office. You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja? Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if not taken in the ambassador's office, right? Yet another odd expression of Babel's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I need to connect the dots. Connect what dots? Well, anyways, I'm glad I was able to help some. Does she know about the connected fireplaces? Is connected to the neighboring room's fireplace. Ambassador Alba's office is connected to the neighboring room's fireplace. These two? Unless it's the symmetry piece instead. Let me save. I think because they used to be one embassy, offices on the two sides are symmetrical. Connected fireplaces. Maybe. Then bilateral symmetry? Ambassador Alba's office fireplace is connected to the neighboring room's fireplace. That explains the smoke? You'd think that... Okay. I don't know if that's right either, though. Okay, I guess it is. The Albastian and Babelese sides of the buildings are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway. That's what I said earlier. A secret passageway. In Alabasta, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back. A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house. Wow, there was a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir? What? This embassy holds that kind of secret? There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador. I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much of my work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny. What do you know, or what you know about this room? I wonder what Paleno's office looks like then, because this office looks like it's supposed to be his. What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this. Agreed, and my first thought is that it's likely that the killer used a revolving fireplace, but that was Sheena's room. It looks like it's just another fireplace though, doesn't it? So how do you turn it again? In Alabasta, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace. Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it. Ah, you scared me, sir. There's something about the fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts. But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right? We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene. What does this contradiction mean for us? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. He said he didn't clean out the fireplace, right? All I see inside the fireplace is starter wood. Huh? That's odd. It doesn't match up with what Mr. Polano said. That's what I'm saying. What is the meaning of this contradiction? It means it's been flipped. If we push the X mark, the fireplace should turn. A revolving fireplace wall. That's neat, sir. We should hurry up and... Wait, detective, there's something we need to examine about this first. Besides which, there is also something I'd like to test. Like what, sir? I'll tell you later, detective. For now, let's continue with the investigation. Do I have to deduce here? Well, what would I have to deduce? Because I don't think we have anything that we could show... Oh, wait. Spilt... No. I don't think any of this connects to this. Ah!
Hold it!
Okay. I think I know, unless it's here. Revolving fireplace, Sheena's location. It might be this. Gotta love how she gets it and almost immediately in the back. It's it. I don't have evidence to present though there that the thing's empty, but it has to be this, right? Like this has to be part of the puzzle. What? What? Okay, so it is in there. What am I presenting in here? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. It's this. But what evidence do I show against it? Pamphlet. Caused that single stab to the base of the neck. The body wasn't badly burned by the fire. Knife. Another knife. Doc relates to smuggling papers. If only you had something that describes the state of the fireplace. I don't know. The state of the fireplace. 2 fires broke out in Babel today. The first fire at the Babylese embassy occurred during the Jam and Ninja shows. The fire occurred on the 4th and 5th floor and it took place at the end of the show. Second fire at the Babylese embassy occurred after the Jam and Ninja show. The fire occurred on the 3rd floor and Mr. Coach's office caught fire during this. If only you had something that describes the state of the fireplace. I don't have any evidence that describes the state of the fireplace, do I? I don't think I do. Oh, wait. Never mind, it's right there. I just saw the thing about the ink and not the while burning files in the fireplace part. My bad! Maybe I should read the entire thing. Ambassador Polano, you said you had burned some old files in this fireplace today, correct? Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually. And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct? That's right, but why are you asking, and why are you making such a scary face? I'm sorry, I admit I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it. Let's see, where did all the ashes go? Okay. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't really think that Ambassador Polano is lying, do you? No, there's no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Kay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me. You got it, I'll add the ashes from the burnt files and... Sounds like we've pretty much figured out everything now, huh? Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us. I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, aren't you? Or right, sorry. Oh, you mean that? Well, it's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know? There is really no need for you to dance around the name of what I'm about to do. We're about to connect the evidence. Well, we should check this out first, I guess. I guess it's good. Ashes, Ambassador Plano left here have disappeared. We should follow where this piece of information leads us. We should begin to see the truth. It's time to use your secret weapon, right? Go on, sir. Use your special skill. I'll ignore your strange rephrasing for now and focus on the information. Wait, I skipped ahead to it. Information we have instead. Just a little further, I can sense the truth lying on just the other side of this. Okay. Save. Yes. And then? Q. Missing fireplace yes. Easy. The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple. It's not because someone cleaned them up, right? No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. Ambassador Plano said that he spilled some Babbly's ink while he was burning the files, and yet there's not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall anywhere. Well then, I don't know what happened. Well, I'll tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved into the neighboring room, which means that this is a clear indication that the fireplace was used. Revolving fireplace. Data jotted down in my organizer. There are signs that the revolving fireplace wall on Babble's side has been used. Good job, Lillith. Thank you, guys. Then you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through here? Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer. And after committing the murder, escaped through the fireplace. Sheena. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route. I have, but this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down. I don't know. Nah. I think it is. If the killer used a fireplace in this room to escape into the next, then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room. Well, the person that was in the next room was... Oh, it was that person, sir. Yes, Detective. Agent Sheena. All done. Give me back my health. Oh, sorry. It's looking more and more like Sheena is the killer, isn't it? Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight into the room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet, however, I know she's hiding something from us. Irv, thank you for the sub. Wait. Thank you for the sub, Irv. Sorry, I don't know why I got confused. Oh, wait. Thanks to DJ for my my sub gift. Oh, I see it. That's why I got confused. Like, wait, I see DJ and I see Irv. The sub that was a gifted sub. Got you. How you been, Irv? Hope you've been doing well. You had this exact same I'm gonna have this confusion for the end of time, okay? If it does not clearly, like, just say that it's like a sub or a gifted sub, I'm just confused. I literally just got off work. Let's go. That's a big W. I hate going to work. I just want some food. Hope you're good. I'm good. She's been doing that shit to me for half a year. You're welcome. And it's not gonna change. One thing you can expect from me is consistency. I'm consistently stupid. Ah! Sorry, I wanted to adjust my chair a little bit. No, not conscuftancy. That's how you say it. I've never done that in my life. Okay. I don't have any proof yet, however, I know she's hiding something from us. Okay then, why don't we go ask Miss Sheena herself? No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe. Are we gonna go get Agent Lang? Is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I have a 2-part special assignment for you. First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damask 2's note. Okay, I'll get the lab boys on that right away. Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall. Right now, sir? No, next decade. Of course now! We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we? Go on, Gummy, you can do it. Alright, I'm gonna do this like a real man. Here I go, through the fireplace and back. I really hope they animate this part. You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, detective. Oh, I thought we were gonna see him crawling. I thought we were gonna see Gumshoe crawling. Wow, the wall inside the fireplace really did turn. That's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too. There really is a secret passageway through there. I had no idea. My God, Shadow! You're not consistently stupid, friend. You're consistently incapable of using a full brain usage like every being that exists. I can't believe this. You'll get a fade to black and like it. Quick, grab a coupon. I don't know if they'll accept it when it looks like this, though. It appeared that the ash really was pushed into the other room. Furthermore, the Babbly's ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall. Okay, here I go, sir. Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer. Do they want it to be on fire? But there's all that ash and stuff. And your point is? Now we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through. Yes, sir. So you're gonna tell me we're gonna see Gumshoe covered in soot and stuff? So now we pretty much have the whole picture, right? Not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve. Such as the Yatagrasu's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, the 2 weapons that made it across the border, the key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. In fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. A number of the pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted. What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads. Well, that's supposed to be an impression of me, Kay. If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Then, all you need to do is show off your fancy-schmancy logical deductions. Show off? Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that? Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? We've been so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us. There's a lot of noise happening outside. Okay. That's the sort of thing I say to myself when I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know? That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake. Why did you say that you get off on... Wait, what? What? Oh, I think you're saying that's Shadow. What? Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again. I'm back, sir. Alright, what do you got for us? Good work, detective. Looks like you can use that fireplace like a door, sir. Are you alright, Gummy? I'm okay. It's just a bit of ash and dust, that's all. Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir. I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. What? Oh, no, sir. I could never. This is just my old coat, sir. If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it cleaned, but, you know... I see. Very well, then, as you... Get your coat cleaned, you nasty. Wait. This means Gumshoe wears a suit underneath his coat, right? Why have we never seen this? Have we seen him without his jacket on? I just noticed this. So because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right? Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact. And that is... I will have to explain it to you later. Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis, handwriting analysis, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir, I'll be back before you know it. The handwriting analysis on Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let's go and wait in the Theatre Naturalis along with Agent Lang and Agent Sheena and pretend not to be completely sussed out by her. To be continued. Okay. Just act cool. I can't. She's too sus. She's too sus. I'm considering. Should I do another chapter? I'm kind of EP is my thing. Okay. What we'll do next time is... You got at least 6 hours in you? Do I? Do I really? What we could do for next time is... Because I think I want to... We could try doing 2 chapters next time. Or maybe do we do all 3 chapters next time? That'd be a long, long stream. You've been yawning all night? It's because I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep last night for some reason. Like, I slept a lot in the day yesterday just because I actually had work the day before. But, like, for some reason, I did not sleep at all last night. So, I think I got, like, 2 hours of sleep tops. And so, now it's hitting me. You're not finishing next time, I'll tell you that. God damn it, Marluxia, do you have no faith in me? I have no faith in me either. I think when we did, the last part in the trilogy, I think that last stream was, like, 6 hours. 6 or 7-ish. Close to 7 hours, I feel. She hates us. Please rest and don't push yourself. Ugh. You guys are so soft with me. No, it's just fucking long. It is. Usually the last cases are so long. You can try to gauge it as much as you want. Even, like, the sense of where, like, it's, like, we have this many chapters per, like, you know, episode. But the chapters just get super long the later you go into the game. Okay. In that case, I'll just wrap up for today. We do have another stream tomorrow. I'm gonna make up for, the 1-bit heart stream I missed yesterday because of EPPP time. So we'll do that for a little bit tomorrow. I do have work tomorrow though, so it probably won't be as long. Not that today was that much longer. Yeah. So do a little stream tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to do longer streams for, like, the weekend. I'm kind of hoping we can finish Resident Evil on this weekend, because I was told I was 80% of the way through. So I'm like, if we do, like, another 4 or 5 hour stream, I'm wondering if we can finish it then. You know? EPPP Lillith, always. I'm always EPPP. Like, Gate Sister came home yesterday, and she was like, bro, why are you still... It was 8 p.m. and I was still asleep, man. I was so tired yesterday. Like I said, I had a rough weekend, but, like, still. That was, like, a lot of sleeping on my part. Oh, it's crazy. Let me switch this over. And she's, like, talking to me, and I'm like, yeah. Try not to oversleep. I don't know if I overslept. It's just... I slept much later yesterday. That's actually also the problem why I miss stream. Usually when I get home, like, around, like, 8:30 or 9, and I go to sleep immediately so that I can wake up around, like, 1 to get ready for stream, and then I'm ready for stream by 2. But, like, on this day in specific, I don't know why, I just stayed... I didn't feel tired when I got home, so I just stayed up until, like, 11:30 instead, which is probably why I slept through my stream yesterday. Thanks for the pad, Sarah. But it's fine, I guess, right? I'm gonna make up for it tomorrow. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's probably the only tweak to the schedule. It's just that yesterday's stream is being moved to tomorrow. And then we got our Nikkei stream on Friday, I think. And then Resident Evil on Saturday. And hopefully we can finish Resident Evil, because I want to start Resident Evil 2. I want to see Leon Kennedy, but also I miss Wesker. It's been a while. Where's Wesker? Wesker! Wesker, where are you? Yoo-hoo! But yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the week. That's about it. Yep. Alright, I'll find someone to rate up for today. I miss Wesker.
Alright, good night, bro.
Good night, Zara. Alright, here we go. Thanks for the stream. Of course, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. We're gonna raid out too. Let me see. Man, I feel like I've become so like weak with my stream hours. Before I could like at least push to like 3 or 4. I've been like capping out at like 2.5 recently. Ugh. Don't worry. Next weekend. Take care, Lilith. Thank you, Draconic. Thank you. Take care. YouTube, you're getting nuked as usual. I'm so sorry. I did not figure out my rating system there yet. I don't actually think I know too many people who stream on YouTube either, so I wouldn't know who to raid out to anyways. Alright. We're gonna raid out to... It looks like... Kay is streaming Apex. How about we raid out to them for today? Okay, if you guys are going over to Kay's stream, please be sure to read their chat rules. I would appreciate it. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Or not next week, sorry. Tomorrow. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm on. I think I need to go back to sleep. Bye.